Hello, everyone, and welcome to the channel, Diego Trades Futures. And we're going to do a quick analysis of next week and what I anticipate, what I see unfolding for that week, especially because we have some really interesting news going on for next week. So we'll take a look at the economic calendar. And starting off Monday. Monday is a no news day. So, what do you expect on a Monday? More than likely, it's going to be a high resistance day, possibly some manipulation going on. Um, so, a lot of traders avoid Mondays and let the market do what it needs to do to set the stage for what is to come. So, again, Mondays, we have no news. um, very low impact news. Then Tuesdays rolls in with some news with consumer confidence. We have the Chicago PMI. Then again, Wednesday, we also have some more news that's even higher impact. So we have crude oil inventories, which I think Wednesday's news will um, go into the original consolidation of the market maker model. Thursdays, we also have some initial jobless claims at 8:30 a.m. That could be an extension or retracement. Friday, we're looking at even higher impact news, non-farm payroll. This could probably send us to the moon. So, what do I mean by that? And how do I use these economic calendar news events with my strategy? So they tell you don't trade the news, blah, blah, blah. But again, these news events, once you tie it in with this, it makes sense and it goes with it. So let me show you what I mean. So let's look at the NASDAQ 100, and I'm on the 1 hour time frame. So as you can see here, I have this weird shape on my charts. You're like, why? Well, this is more of a visual. For those that cannot see the market maker model. And if you go to Google and you look at market maker model examples, you can get a better idea of how that works. Now, if you want to take a deeper dive into the market maker model, then obviously go to the source. I'm just sharing my analysis. The source of how this works, his channel is the Inner Circle Trader. Check out his channel. There's a lot of great content. It's free. You just got to put in the work. Now, let's look at this model and what I see unfolding. Now, I'm not going to get too much into detail on how I execute these trades. Why? Because I don't want to make this video really long. Plus, I don't want to um, really go into sharing too much information and then confuse you. I want to keep it as simple as possible. And then later on, you build on this and you take time to really dive deeper into the charts, see how it all works, and so on. So, again, for last week, we've seen this buildup of price. Well, in the past few weeks, we've seen this buildup of price. This is the engineered liquidity. And obviously, the left side of the curve, original consolidation right here. If you look at some market maker model examples, you know what I mean. We have the engineered liquidity, and obviously, all of this liquidity should be swept. And why does it need to be swept? It needs to be swept so price can continue with a move higher. So in order for that to be for price to go higher, it needs to rebalance, right? So um, internal liquidity needs to get swept. Price is just doing either going up or going down. That's what price is doing. Now, coming into last week's price formed a beautiful high here, created this nice move to the downside. This is a regressive move. Plus, we had a news driver. Price again retraced and then continued in the direction that I was anticipating. And now ended Friday with a retracement back up. So what do I anticipate happening starting off Sunday? We're in today's Sunday. Possibly we're going to see price continue with its move higher to this area of interest. Starting off Monday, possibly coming down. So let me mark this here. Monday being a high resistance day with no news, poly manipulation going on. We're probably going to continue lower. Then Tuesday being a news driver, which is, let's see, what was Tuesday's? That was I think consumer confidence, I believe. Okay, yeah. So Tuesday we have consumer confidence in Chicago PMI. So consumer confidence maybe around this um, level. We're gonna have an area of interest, and then Tuesday being possibly a possibly going up here. I don't know how it's all going to play out. I'm just um, tying things up with these news events. Or, yeah, I just have to wait and see. But right now, I'm just freestyling. Wednesday being a really high impact news. I feel like Wednesday we're probably going to see a deep move to the downside because we have some aggressive news coming on Wednesday. Um, Possibly Thursday, so we have another news event. I don't know. Maybe Wednesday we take it all the way down to here, and then Thursday have a nice retracement, and finally Friday being a really higher impact news, manipulating down, taking out the original consolidation. Let me just remove this out of the way. That way it doesn't confuse anyone. And then obviously price going up higher. I'm not sure how high it's going to go. Obviously not that high, but I feel like it's going to take out this high. Possibly. I'm not sure. But that's what I see unfolding using the market maker model. This is how I tie in these news events. And then I go to a lower time frame to kind of give an idea of entry points, and to even a deeper lower time frame to refine those entry points. So whoever says don't listen to economic calendar news events doesn't know how this works. So tie in calendar events because those are the drivers, those are the ones that are going to make these huge moves. And obviously because not that it's going to make the moves, but you have an idea of how it could potentially play out that week because of these news events. So they're kind of giving you, hey, this is what's going to happen. This is the play. And you just work around this play. So that's basically all it is. But price is already programmed to do what it needs to do. You just have to be in line with the market maker model. Market makers, sorry. And using the market maker model, gives you an idea of how things are going to play out that week. But that's a quick, short analysis of the coming week. If you like videos like this, make sure you subscribe, that you like this video, comment. I want to hear your ideas, what your thoughts are, um, and for sure, critique. I'm open for criticism, so make sure you guys do that. And I will have soon a Discord channel, so you guys will be open and welcome to join the Discord channel. It's going to be free. That way I can build a community around market maker model traders. And we can just build each other up from there. Obviously, I do trade ICT's concepts, but then I don't want to get too much into detail on how I execute these trades. But basically, there's a lot more to it. All right. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you do subscribe to the channel. I'll keep you guys posted of the coming week's trades. I will also take short clips of the trade executions and post it on my YouTube channel in shorts. So stay tuned, and I'll see you guys in the next one.